Steve Lacy was an American jazz saxophonist from New York. He was born in 1934. He began his musical career at the age of 16, playing in Dixieland jazz bands. In the 1950s, he got involved in avant-garde jazz. In the 60s, he moved around Europe a bit, especially Sicily, but he finally landed up in Paris in 1970, where he stayed until he died, playing mostly with a sextet that he'd formed. He had a particular liking for Thelonious Monk compositions, and predictably, he has a huge discography. Hi, my name's Dan, and I want to do a special shout out to anyone who's watching whose name is also Dan or Daniel. So this is an album of jazz, and it's the second album listed on Wikipedia with Lacy as the front man. So as well as Lacy on soprano sax, there's a piano, bass, and drums. They're all three names of people that I don't know. And it's entirely made of compositions by Thelonious Monk. I'd say mostly it's kind of tight tunes with improv. There's quite a bit of speed going on at times, and he can play really fast, which is, a function of having a smaller instrument so you can get the keys to move faster, but he makes good use of that. The sound of the saxophone is, in some ways, is brassier than you often hear in soprano saxophones, which certainly kind of as you move into the 80s and it's used in pop, there's a very silky sound that's been used from soprano saxophone, so it's a slightly different sound from that. And I would say I enjoyed it. I listened through it 3 times. It's pleasant background jazz. I'm not a jazz expert, so it didn't have a huge impact on me, but I certainly wouldn't complain if somebody put this on. That's what I think. If you're a jazz expert, or you know this album better than I do, or you have an opinion, please let me know in the comments down below. That's it from me for now.